This is a capacity comparison between the large Casco cup and the large Diva cup. Don't forget that you can visit the link in the description below to compare this cup with other cups that I have on hand. This capacity comparison was requested by Shelby Jean. Thank you for sending in your request. I'm sorry for the delay. My room is still kind of torn apart from when I had company staying with me. So I believe you have the Diva cup and you were wondering about the Casco cup. You were looking for something with a larger capacity and they looked similar and you didn't want to get something that was going to be too similar to the capacity that you already had. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my syringe here. It is a 20 ml syringe, and then pour it into the Diva cup and then pour the contents into the Casco cup and see if it holds more or not. I went ahead and pre-filled this with 20 milliliters of water and got my air bubbles out, so I will start with the Diva cup and move my bunny cup closer. Let's see, a little closer. So here we go. That's 20. And I filled it up again with another 20 milliliters. $25, $30, $35. So I'm at 35 and it's already bowing, which means there's a bubble dome of water right on top. If I move any more than I already am, it's gonna start to spill over. Alright, so here is my Casco cup. It's kind of off screen right now, and I'm going to very carefully move the Diva cup out of my bunny cup and replace it with the Casco cup large and pour the contents from the Diva into the Casco cup, hopefully getting it all in there. Yay me! I didn't make a huge mess. So there is all of the water from the Diva cup into the Casco cup, and you can see that it's not completely to the top yet. And I still have 5 milliliters of water in my syringe, and I'll go ahead and add that. And that is 40 milliliters, and it is bubbling, or it has that bubble dome on it, and I just kind of moved and it went over. So you're not really going to use your cup until it's completely full like this. You don't want to, because of course it's gonna just leak if you do any kind of a movement, but you do get a little bit more room in the Casco cup than you do with the Diva cup. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a huge difference between the two capacities of this cup. You'll want to empty your cup at a good time frame. You know, if you're still trying to figure out when to empty your cup, start off with 3 hours, and when you go to empty your cup, see if it's filled halfway or to the very top. If it's only halfway, you could probably add another hour. If it's to the very top, you'll probably want to only use your cup for 2 hours before you empty it. I'm not sure if I already have a Squish comparison between these two cups out, so I'm going to go ahead and include it in this video just in case. Here are the two cups up against each other, and the Casco cup is a little bit longer in the body. If you leave the stem intact of the Diva cup, then I'm sure it would be longer. I don't have the stem anymore, so I can't remember exactly how long it was. Here are the two diameters, very close in size. And here is the body of the cups. This is the Diva cup large and the Casco cup large. Again, the Casco cup and the Diva cup. And just the rims. And that was the Diva cup and the Casco cup, both in the large size. Well, Shelby Jean, I hope that I covered what you were looking for. I'm sorry again for the delay. If I missed anything or if you had additional questions, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you're interested in the Casco cup, I do have a 25% discount code. You can look in the links for that information. Until I see you next time, take care.